Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, all set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Philadelphia Phillies have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab in this one, Ranger Suarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Leading off the afternoon.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spot.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball one. That one fouled off. That misses, and that's ball two. And here it comes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Bounce to third. And foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Orlando Arcia.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
One out and a runner at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Out to short, Turner. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So first and second with one man gone. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Arcia, the lead runner, out at second. Acuna at first. One gone. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So first and second with two outs. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Castellanos on his horse. Unable to catch up, and it gets down. In there safely. And they tag him out. But they push across one run on 3 hits, no errors, and one left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies coming up. Back here in Philadelphia, and starting this one, Chris Sale. What do we have on him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Sale ready.
With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that he won't be required to carry the entire pitching staff. This team will be able to survive if he has one of those tough stretches.
And Acuna able to make the grab. Turner is out, and there's one down. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. 2 for 10 in the series. Out to short. Arcia throws to first in time, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty, and now it's going to be Bryce Harper. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Sale, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Going to count 1 and 2.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And now the count filled up 3 and 2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top of the second. Here's a big power threat. Marcell Ozuna. Suarez back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And now the lefty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball still 0-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Adam Duvall, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ozuna aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a foul ball. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And a foul ball. The pitch. That one missed.
It's a good take.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Here's Sean Murphy. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1.
Out.
Return throw to first. Got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. And he deals. Strike 1.
Throughout history, the
0-1's the
fastball
count.
down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And the 0-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. Arcia whips it to first and quickly one away in the second. Here's Nicholas Castellanos, swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9. Swing and a little roller right side. And he grabs it in foul ground. Foul ball there. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch is outside. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That one is
0-1,
upstairs.
no strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. That one ripped, but foul. Swung on, belted. That one back there, out of here. A home run off the foul pole. So he just clears the wall. His second home run of the series, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
JT Realmuto steps in. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
that home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast, huh, Singy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour. And the best we usually see in a season is somewhere in the high teens. And every couple of years, somebody breaks 120 off the bat, but that's extremely rare.
Yeah, the batter now, Johan Rojas. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. That's inside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. 3rd inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. New inning getting started. This is Charlie Culberson to hit.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 0-1. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Turner. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So the lineup flips over. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The Braves down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And he dodges that fastball.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
And misses inside. Swung on, popped up on the infield. 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Arcia stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swings here and blasts one left field. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
The pitch. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable
No ball,
hitting with
2
2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And it's second.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him. And that'll do it. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves 1. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now it's going to be Trey Turner. As the lefty gets to work. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Line drive. Harris hauls it in, and there's one away. And now for the Phillies, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a bouncer. Riley fires to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out. And that'll do it. Back at Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Austin Riley. Right through there for a strike. Riley, in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him swinging.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Albies stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that one sliced foul. The Phillies leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, and that's in for a strike. Right side. Castellanos gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Adam Duvall at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Up the middle. Over to first.
He's out.
That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go, bottom 4. And now Kyle Schwarber. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes the pitch. Out towards right center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, one away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Singled and scored his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Ball one there.
Outside.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
Now batting, third baseman.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. That one fouled off. Castellanos, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Next one misses. Now 1 and 2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Next offering is outside. In the air, right field. Acuna makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
All over that one right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And a foul ball. And the pitch. And strike 2. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez getting loose out there. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Phillies leave a couple, and the score stays 3-1. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Suarez back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The pitch. Got it by him for the K. So the batting order turns over, and now Michael Harris. And that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
up
Park,
for the
at the
Phillies,
plate, Johan
the center
Rojas.
fielder, Johan Rojas.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The wind and the pitch. And that one fouled off. And Sale deals. That's
Ball.
down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Liner to second, and picked on the hop.
He's out.
Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The batter, number 7.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Way
Counts
upstairs,
1-0.
and that's ball 1. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Whit Merrifield. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away.
One
Way
ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Swung on, looped into center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not
1-0.
everything is in your control.
Harper up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he
1 ball,
really
1 strike.
sells the changeup with that arm action.
hard hit right side. Albies over to first in time. Harper retired. And that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Sixth inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Orlando Arcia. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a good eye
Outside, that's
there.
a ball.
There's a swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one.
One ball,
Eye-hand coordination
2 strikes.
just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Oh, 1 down. There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. A quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
The 1-0. Fought off foul. On a strike. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top half of the 6th. And a pitch. Stays alive. At the belt and fires. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. Coming home. Throw into third. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Next to hit, Marcell Ozuna.
At the dish, looking to look
0-1's
the
the
ball
count.
in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Sliced hard but foul. Oh, 0-2 now. He goes down looking.
Oh, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Duvall in the box now. Takes strike 1. Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there.
1 ball, 2
Trying to
strikes,
tease
count.
him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Struck him out looking. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ronaldo Lopez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here it comes. Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a miss at 100
1
miles
ball,
an hour.
2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Third baseman, Alex.
Now one out to right. Acuna has it sized up. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is
Sean Murphy.
Jeff Hoffman comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Hoffman
0-1.
in his 6th season. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And the right-hander deals. That one the other way, and that's just foul. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed the inside corner, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aaron Bummer.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Real Muto.
The pitch. Real Muto at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then
By the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And now the lefty. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
Hitter.
He's already homered in this game.
Sosa.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Tyler Matzik getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee getting loose as well. Not even close there. 1-1. Base is empty, one away. You're the bottom of the seventh. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Up the middle, and that one handled. No play. That's an infield single.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And that one is lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 2 down.
The batter.
Here's Turner now. And first offering is fouled off.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now a fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
The pitch. In the air, left field. Schwarber makes the play. 1 down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Just missed.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-hander kicks, deals.
3.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now batting.
Here's Austin Riley. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Tap back to the mound. To first. That ends the frame. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dylan Lee. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Here's Bryce Harper.
The Phillies, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
As the lefty gets to work. Ball 1 to Bryce.
No strike.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Riley right there to make the grab. And there's 1 away. Not much question
Now
that Citizens
batting,
Bank
left
Park is a
fielder,
hitter-friendly field.
Kyle.
Lots of homers and triples to be had with this outfield design. Schwarber stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that one hammered. Harris ranges back. Nabs it. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4
Now
pitches,
batting,
2
right
outs.
fielder,
That is an excellent pace.
And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You know, from an outfielder's perspective, that right center field power alley can be tough to play, but the odd angles in left center field aren't much easier. Definitely an interesting layout.
Next to hit, Alec Bohm. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. They turn things over to the southpaw, Jose Alvarado. A chance at his first save of the year. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. Oh, he throws it away. He's 2 outs away. And now the first baseman, Adam Duvall. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole.
0-1.
Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the
Ball
count.
1.
Outside low. Ball 1. And he deals. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Braves down to their final strike. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you can put together a nice, long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
And your final 4-2. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
Our final line score this afternoon: